Riding the lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams.
Hey, good morning. Oh, I got that loud today. All right, Martin Luther King Day, shortened day. I don't know how much I'm going to trade exactly. Oops. So, all right. Let's go side panel. There we go. All right, you can see this is the daily on NQ. Hold on. Let me get rid of some stuff here. Got to get rid of all the crap that gets on there every day. All right, there's the daily. That's the way I like to look at it. All right. But so here's that trend line. You can see we came down to it, busted through it, came back, closed above it, tried to get back above and get on the bullish scene. And then on Friday, wasn't very bullish, inside candle. And then Trump's remarks and bada boom, bada bing. We are down. What are we down? 397. Potential short area right here. You can see my little, oh, you can't see that. Let's go back. All right, so that's enough of that. There you go. The next low point here is this guy here. Oops, just lost that. But the low, 265.25. That'll be the next point. If we drop that again, we could come down to this next area, about 200. And then down here, so forth. All right. We're getting ready to go into a short. You can see this guy's flashing S. Oh, I didn't want that. I wanted this right here. So potential short. Oh, he did take a trade. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know what I was doing. So he will get ready to take a trade here. I'm going to slow him down a little bit. What is that? Wave. I'll keep him at 2. Let's see how he works today. I think everything else is, I'm just going to put, because of today, I'm going to put everything at like 2 contracts. Gunslinger, I'm going to keep at 3. Bond Suite, holy smokies, 11. There you go. Bot Suite's going to be 1. All right. So I did some work over the weekend, created this little guy, cleaned up a lot of stuff, put in a little deal on this guy. So TCS, we can have a little points board, like this is points board, here's a points board, and then kind of let you know. So the next one's going to be the short's done, so the next one has to be a long. That's the way he works. He flip-flops. So this guy should take a short. Maybe at time 9:28. Just depends on if we get across there or not. All right, so I'll let him play. Let's see. Mr. Fibs, bam, bam. bot chat. I got another screen over the weekend, and I'm going to get another one later today. So that'll give me 5 screens. I don't even know if Michael's here today, but good morning. And then I'll get rid of you. Get rid of that. All right. So we'll see how open goes. I'm not expecting a lot. Where's VWAP? VWAP is way up there at 363. There we go. All right. See how the volume is. Volume looks good. All right. CPU is only running at 5%. That's good. I got a lot more room just by one screen. Imagine when I get 2 screens. All right. Just gonna play it easy today. Well, this guy didn't take a trade. He was supposed to. What? Oh, that's right. He's not hooked up yet. Yep, I didn't fix him yet. That's why. Yeah, I've been playing on this account, so. All right, VWAP is way up there at 363. Good morning, Ravine. I'm not sure where the stop is. Oh, way up there. 309. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to let him play out. Only 8 points, so I don't know if I'll give it. Well, it's 15, 25. Yeah, that's fine. I'll let that play out. We're playing 2 contracts, so let me cut that in half. All right. Good, Ravine. How are you doing? Do you have a good weekend? All right, what time we got? Oh, there you go. That would be open. I don't even know if they do an open today. So I'm going to go to bot suite. There you go. All right. It did take a trade. Only 2 contracts. That's good. See if we can get down there to 267. Yeah. We're down at 82. So I created some EMAs. You can see my EMAs are labeled now. They show EMA 50 for the 5-minute 20 EMA, and then I got an EMA 21. I'm going to lock in just because this is kind of a wonky trade. I'm just going to play it safe today. Okay, the wave did come down and get his target. So that should update here in a minute. Maybe it already did. See if we can come down to get 15 points, which is around 267. Yeah, I wouldn't mind them, Ravine. I wouldn't mind them dropping. You know, like drop it down, take out the lows, and then bring her back up. That would be all right with me too. Which the lows aren't too far down here. The low there is 257. You can see we're kind of struggling here. I'm going to go ahead and go to break even. If we get to 267, I'll tighten it down. We just got pretty close there. Let's see if I can get 5 more. I'll just lock in 5, 6 points, something like that. I'll bring this guy down, see if we can get a, I don't know. He wants 262. Oh, I gotta take it out. Okay, that's good. All right, I was playing around earlier, so I took a couple losses on Gunslinger and Bot Suite. I was just playing around just to make sure everything was working right. So that's fine. We'll make it up. But not indicative of their points. Right, so far. All right, so he's going to end up with 35 points, daily points. He's done. I'll just let it play out. Yep, I was going to say Gunslinger might be taking a trade here. I'm going to set him up to be center. There you go. And he's just looking for 9 points. All right, so did we take out the London low? Yes, we took out the London low. London low was, or is, 25,262. Okay, so I'm actually going to, should I tighten him up? I'll just let it play. I did a lot of reviews this weekend and just said, you know, just don't touch anything. Just let the bots play their bots. If you want to touch your trades, touch your trades. Oh, come on. Missed it by that much. 50.75 and our low was 51. Shit. One tick. There we go. Good plow through. Okay, that's the way we want to do it. Small wins, right? Next target at 200. Yeah. I would agree with that. Or is that my next target? 209, so yep. Okay, so we took out the London low. Now I'm looking for a move back up through the London low. You know, I don't know if we get it. We're down 439 points. This tariff thing has got people freaked out, but it always gets people freaked out, right? And I heard a bunch of people saying buy the dip. So I don't know. But you know, we're playing light today. Martin Luther King. Market closes at 12:45, I think is what I've seen. CPU is only running at 4%. That's nice. Very nice. So right now I'm just kind of waiting and being patient. I'm not going to sell the dip or sell the, the London low. I'd rather buy it. But I got to wait for some 5-minute candles to close. All right, what number are we on? We on 2? Oh, yes, we are. Oh, forgot. Okay, so if you grab Fibonacci's, oops. If you grab some Fibonacci's and put them on your 5-minute candle and go from the open high to the open low, or to the 5-minute low candle, the negative 38.2 is at 243.89. At least that's what I come up with. Let me verify that. Nope, a little bit low. There we go. Okay, 243.79 is what I come up with. So I call that 243.75 or 244. So I could sit there with a 243, 244 with a buy signal. Yeah, it's going to be slow, I think. Let's see if I want to buy that. 243 and a stop would be 239. I don't know if I could put a stop in that quick. Oh, ATM strategy. So what I could do is stop loss is 243, so 5 points. It isn't very much. So I'll put it in for 20 ticks. I'm going to try to buy there with a small stop, obviously. And if we come down and hit that 38.2, I'd be looking for the bounce back up. Now, what I don't like is this 5-minute closing here, because it doesn't give it much room to break that low at 247. Hit me, only go 3 points, and then bounce back up. I don't see that happening. So I'm going to withdraw that, see what happens. Oh, and it did. It went to 244.50. Still wouldn't have hit me. Okay, so now I got to watch maybe for a move up here. Jeez, I don't want to take this. I could take the long here and say, well, there you go. Might get it. I'll just put a stop in here. Oops. I'm an absolute guy, so if we didn't come and hit target, I don't feel real comfortable with it. Could be my fibs are off just a hair. Yes, sir. I could put, now the 1 minute weighted is, it's way up here around 291. One thing you'll find, that's why I keep the 5-minute 20 EMA right here. That's what that guy is. They run pretty close. I mean, right now, literally, they're almost on top of each other. So that is a good thing. So I just made this little EMA thing today. I don't know. There's probably something out there, but I just made it instead of went searching for finding it. It's good practice. That way, because I'm always wondering, because I usually play a lot of different charts and a lot of different systems, and sometimes I wonder, what EMA is that? So this way here, I don't have to remember. Yeah, the 1 minute weighted moving average, you set that at 125. It's a beauty. On my 2 minute charts, I set it for 63 because it's close enough. All right, coming back down, we hit the 244. We did not exceed 239. That's the 50%, and we don't want to hit that. If you hit that, that usually means you're done. That trade is done. Okay, I'm going to take that. Probably should. So I'm going to go to 239. Oh, there you go. Got taken out. Didn't matter. Okay. I still will take that. I'm going to take it right here, right now. Well, I'm going to take it on the way back up. Tell you that. That way, if we keep going down, no harm, no foul. If we move back up, hopefully they'll come and take me out. So I'll take it out at about 49.50. Yeah, that'll work. Let me get rid of this. Go to off, so that way maybe we could see something here. Okay. This guy took 2 trades already. 1 win, 1 loss. 13 points. Not a biggie. All right, that's why I played small, and that's why I don't really care about today. You'll enter along at 214. Okay. I could see that. We break 239, I'll delete this order. Because for the 5 minute EMA play, that's actually the rule break, right? That's your, because you go long at 44 in this case, and your stop would be 39.25. So very small stop, which is kind of nice about that system. Sometimes you can get some really small stops. I usually like to get moves pushing back up. A lot of this data will disappear here in 46, I think. So another 15 seconds. I'm hoping this stuff disappears unless I commented it out. So that's a possibility. All right, so that trade's done. So I'm gonna get out of it. There we go. NinjaScript. Yeah, I removed it, damn it. And that's at time. No. Okay, potential long then. There's a 5-minute long at 259, but I don't know if I like that. Yeah, the stuff's not going to disappear. But it took 35 points, so let me refresh that. It might, because of Ninja's playback, it might not come back with 35 on that, but that's fine. See if it even comes back. Yeah, there you go. That's what's supposed to happen. And it's still at 35. That's good. Okay, he's off. That's good. And we'll put him on. All right, now I don't have to mess with that. Okay, I'll wait for a move maybe above the 21 EMA. Ideally above the 5-minute 20 EMA. I'd like that better. Still the 5-minute Fibonacci, that negative 38.2. At 43, still could have been long there, and 43, it came down to 36, so not even 10 points. Now, if it just keeps going up, I'm looking for a move back up. Okay, so we just made a move back up into above the London low. London low is around 262. So if we close this, unfortunately, we got to close a 5-minute candle. So what I'm going to do is take a long 255, 258. Shoot. Okay, the London midsection, which is where I'd be looking to go, is 36.38. So 38, 36.50. $36.50. Oh. So let's go out till 4 p.m. All right, there we go. Okay, I set this guy just because it's a holiday to only play one contract. And Gunslinger also took one. So they both took one. You know, I started looking at all these bots and stuff, and I started saying, well, I'm a Momo trader, momentum trader. This is a momentum trader. This one, not so much. This is more of a cross system. I don't know if you call that a momentum trade. These guys are not momentum, but this guy's a cross too, so maybe not. But it just felt like there's more momentum in each one of these bots than any other type of trading. So He's looking for 11. This guy's looking for 9. So 262. GCS. Get to be gunslinger. Okay, we're also at the 1 minute weighted. We talked about that. Oh no, are we? Hold on. I keep flip-flopping between, no, we're not. That's at the 63. I keep flip-flopping on 1 minute and 2 minute chart in front of me. And the 1 minute weighted is up there at 293. The 5 minutes at 316. So the one is under the 5, which is a good thing. As far as momentum coming still to the downside. When the 1 minute gets above the 5 minute weighted moving average, then you know you got something. All right, their target was hit on both places. Gunslinger's up 18 points now, 2 wins. And TCS is now with, I think it's 2 wins, 1 losses. That'll update after this bar closes. This guy should start to pinch here pretty soon. The close back in the range, 290. Ooh. From what I've seen, it's actually not a bad place. Okay, so we're at the 1 minute weighted right here at 293. And now what I'm looking for is a gap fill, which looks like we just hit it. So here's a gap fill here. Yep, just hit the bottom of a 5 minute gap fill. Enter 291 short, small position. Okay. Stop loss at 301. Okay. Value gaps, 1 minute. Yep, that just got hit. Yeah, the momentum's up to the upside right now, obviously. We got a gap right here at 312, 1 minute gap. That's also the 5 minute, up to the 5 minute weighted moving average at 315.6 right now. So 315.50. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Come up and tag that 1 minute. We closed back into that range at 289.50. That was a 5 minute close in the London low. And I almost took that long. I was going to try to hold that. Now we're doing nothing but putting 1 minute buy gaps below us. So fairly bullish. Okay, you get the little long signal right here. So it just means that, not a long signal, but just means bullish. We're going to get a bullish cross here. And I just don't like the gap from 260 to 312. So that's about a 50-point gap that we could still come down and tag this guy as we're making our turn. So but maybe we just say la vie. I do like my little indicator, my little EMAs that have the little name that just follows along. It's kind of cool. So there was a 15-minute long above 298. Another reason for that long call. Keep an eye on this blinking light here. I mean, it's kind of interesting to watch it and watch it play out. Okay, we haven't made the cross yet. We're still pinching. I'd like to see it move back down, kind of close this gap up a little bit. This was the play. Now, why wasn't I watching this? So this was definitely the play right there. Yeah, that's what it's saying. Is that hey, there's potential for one, this calculated moving average is going to, they're going to cross, and when they cross, you get the momentum up to the upside. You know, but look at this one. This was before market. This one fooled it because it took a loss here, which is fine. It's going to happen, right? But took the loss, or it was going up. We got the cross, and then that's as far as we went. And then we just pulled back down below, kind of went sideways, got this guy to cross back, and then he did a cross back right here on this candle, and then took a short for 8 points. You know, I did it based on ATR, average true range, instead of looking for like 20 points or anything like that. I kind of wanted to go with the market flow. It's a little better win rate, things like that. So it was kind of small, but now we're up to 14, so it's a legitimate trade now. I could put on there, hey, don't take a trade if less than 10 points, right? But this one was 18 right here. So, no, it's a stop. Sorry, that was a 2-point stop. Yeah, target was only 6 points, right? Oops. Did I just delete that? Yep, I just deleted it. Oops. Yeah, so I could put on there, and I probably will, to say, hey, if you're not above 10 points, don't even bother. I could do the same with this guy. But he did get a 9-point win, another 9-point win. So, you know, you're missing out on a couple trades there. Sometimes it's better to take base hits than it is to shoot for the home run. Okay, that closed back in above on the 5-minute was kind of key on the, okay, so it said entry was right here at 316. I'm going to try it. Now its stop is way down here. We won't take that big a stop. What am I in? Oh, Sim TCS. You know, I don't want to. That's fine. Its target one is 36. This is another system that I'm still developing. Maybe I'll do that sometimes. I really don't like it on the Heiken Ashi though. I'll see if I could, I'll change it next time. I wanted to be on bot suite, but that's fine. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and do that just because I don't really care. Sim suite, there we go. All right, so it's target. This is that new system that I was playing. So even though the bias is bear, all right, so we just took out that target. That was good. I could get rid of these two. These were there. So we came down below the London low, bounced back up. We closed back within the range. And a lot of times I see this as a good entry for a long. You know, in this case, just reverse it when we raid the high. And then this system come back and said, okay, I have to figure out the requirement. I can't remember what requirements I put to take this trade, but it took an entry and then it should have been, so that's 15. So it looks like 20 points, 20 and 40. Just something I'm playing with. All based on London high, London lows. That's it. Okay, I'll try to get the bot suite. I'll try to get him positive too for the day. He should be anyway. 35. Let me see. What's he playing? Bot suite. Oh, he's only playing one contract, so it's going to take a while. Yeah, I'll leave it at one. I'll just go multiple contracts. So but anyway, I was going back here on the 2-minute chart, right? So this is what I put. I got my 21 EMA and I have my 5-minute 20 EMA. So what I found out, you know, just by observing is, hey, when you get above your 21 EMA and you close above it, you can take a break above as a long. In this case, just reverse it for the short. And then, and your stop could be 10 points, whatever number you want. You could even bring it down here to the previous, down here 18 points roughly. And then your target should be 20 and 40 on that move. It's a pretty nice system. And if you get it, you know, there's $1,200. And if you lose, if you put it at 10, you know, you're down 20 points. So you're down $400. Yeah, it is a good strategy. You're down 400. Go back and look at it, replay, you know, go back and test it out. So you can take 3 hits and be wrong 3 times and then get 1 to win and you're still at break even, right? So that's, to me, that's what it's about. And then you can do the same thing on the 5-minute, 20 EMA. There it is right there, right? We broke above, we closed. If we go above it, you take the long. And again, 20 and 40. So I could do this, control copy V. Watch this. Let me just change this color real quick to green or something. There you go. And let's do dash. And let's do 1 so it doesn't take a lot of the chart up. All right, you can barely see it, but that's fine. Okay, so if you had taken this one at 98, 20 points would give you 19, right? So there was 19. And then that one would give you, and at 19, then at 39, you would have gotten 40. Right? 20 and 40. That's the play. Enter short at 171 with 38.2 retracement on 2-minute chart. All right, that's a good play. I like that play. And then this one, same system, right? So at 12, you'd have gotten long at 12, so counted at 22. So 22 would have been his first entry, or his first target. Pretty close to the other one, to this one. And then 40, 22 would be 42. All right, we can actually just get rid of this. Wait a minute, why is that closer? So at 12, be 22, be 32. Sorry, my fault, bad math. Okay, control copy. So 32 and then 52. Okay, so this one hit. I'll just put this back here. Put this back here. And we'll put this one back here. So really, you're only looking at, oops, 39. You're only looking at this one that's missed so far, the 52 one. Right? I mean, it's not a, you know, there's two strategies right there. Same strategy, just 2 different EMAs. Okay, so this guy took another one. He should have. No, he didn't. I didn't enter for him. I got to get this guy set up. He's just not, I just wasn't ready yet. I did a bunch of other stuff this weekend, but anyway, he would have taken the long there at 16, and he would have taken 10 points or 15, depending. You'll see, if you notice, the green dot is the next level, and he would have hit all 3 of his. Well, he would have lost that one for, yeah, I don't know how many points now. Let's see, 345. 345. So let's call it 20 points he lost. So he'd have 12, 24 points so far, or actually 27. 12 and 15 is 27. So he'd be up 3 points. I don't know, something like that. All right, Ravine went short at 171. Oh, you will go short at 171. Enter short at 171. $171, huh? Yeah, so TCS here, triple cross system, it's looking for a short. Its system went, well, it got faked out too. It went long, then it went short, and then it went long. This one will take different trades than this one. This entry was at 316. This entry was at 277. Okay, let me get rid of this. We're coming back to the entry, which happens a lot on the 5-minute 20 EMA. I'm almost tempted to take a long from here. but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait for it to come down to these guys would be better. So on the 1 minute, we came down to the 21 EMA. We're pretty close to it. It's at 312. We got down to 313. All right, nice job, Ravine. Nice job. Okay. Came down to the 5 minute weighted moving average at 315, as well as that's close enough to the 21 EMA. We got a little flag there. If you go to the 1 minute chart, even the 2 minute chart here. Here, let me do it on this chart. See how that plays. Personally, I don't like to do it like that. I liked it more like this. That would be a better scenario for me. So this system, if you would have taken this long based on a break of the 21 EMA and took a long base on the break above, it took out both 20 and 40. This system and then if you use the same system for the 5 minute 20 EMA, and your long would have been, okay, my fault. Technically, disregard. Technically, it's right here. That's your long for the 5 minute 20. See, because this is the EMA, you crossed it right here. So you wicked up, that's your long, right? So at 299, so it would have been 99, it would be 99, it would be 19, which we hit, and 19, and then 39, which we hit. So actually, both of those already did what they were supposed to do. That could have been 120 points right there on two plays. Very, very same, very similar, right? This one would have actually interfered with that one, but you could have played it. You could have went too long here and too long here. Doesn't matter. But then draw down and stuff like that you got to worry about. So, it does matter. So same thing with a move down. So here, I'll show you a continuation of that same system. So ideally, now let's say we come down and we do something like this. Right? So we came down, we close below it. The next candle, we don't have to close below it. Next candle closes something like this. And then we close back above the 20 EMA, 5 minute. Then you would take your long right there, right above that. Same play, 20, 40 points. This was potentially a long here. We came down, retested it at 18. I'm not too interested in trading a whole lot today. Let's see. get my little YouTube going. I got like a 35-inch TV, like arm's length away from me. Yep. 290. You just jumped in. All right, so I'm glad I didn't take this little break out of this little flag. Gunslinger, let me set him up. I may take one on him. Okay, so that's what I was talking about earlier, about these guys, right? See if we can get a close below this one. Here, let me set him up on tick bases, right? Instead of bar closes. All right. Okay. I'll put him wide. We just look at this whole thing here. There we go. I'll just play one contract. We'll see if we can get a play. Little slow this morning. Okay, coming back to test out that 300 area. You know what I found out was I went back through this weekend. Oh. And I found out my reason why my mic was never really loud was because it was set for 25%. And so I changed it to 100 and I about blew my ears out last night. But I think I got it hopefully fixed. I got it pretty loud right now, but on purpose. How's the volume, Verdine? Is it all right? All right, let's see if it plays out like I drew it up. I always like it when that happens. Oh, somebody just took a trade. That was Doorbell. That's TCS. So he just took a short and he's only looking for 10 points. Come on, baby, get down there. Now I'll probably only get about 8 points of that. Maybe not even that, because I'm going to put a stop right there. And probably going to get stopped out. Come on, baby. See, that's a problem with slippage too, right? I mean, look at that. Entry is shit. Okay, so we got hit target. He'll update here another 10, so that'll put him at +8. Three for one, 3 wins, 1 loss. So 10, 21, 31, and this ill-advised one here at 9. Yeah, that's the other thing is I typically will put him not to play till 9:30. So he would have missed this loss, this win, but he would have taken this win and this win. And a lot of times that's what I'll do just to protect him from these bullshit moves right here. Right? Ravine, are you there? How's the volume today? So let's change him to 9:30. I don't know why that's so high. Let's go to 5. There we go. No, I know, but how's my volume on the speaker? Can you hear me pretty good? Pretty clear? Can you hear me, Ravine? Maybe not. Maybe he's not even listening to me. Oh, okay. Thank you. Very good. That's all I needed. I played around a lot with the speaker or the mic this weekend, so that's why I was a little curious. But thank you. All right, let me make these guys a little smaller, a little cleaner looking. Same with these guys. Oh no, I didn't delete this by accident. It only shows the last 2 trades. So as these pop up, like the next short, this guy will disappear and just leave the dots. So, okay. Yeah, it's tough to say because we got a big gap above us, right? Okay, we almost got to 98 there. I mean, we got to 87. Oh, so here's the play. So there was the long, and I didn't take it. I was sitting there playing around. See, that's what happens. Okay, so we came down below, just like I said. Remember, came down below. This should have been my long entry right there. You know, let's see if this plays out. I don't know if it will. Because, you know, the first 2 worked. This one probably won't. All right, so technically, there's our entry. We came back above. We went below, came back above. So our entry's at 3. Let's see. Let me just make. Let's see. The high is 311.25. So 311, 21, 31 is target 1. So let's go to 31.25. Let's just keep it right. Let's just keep it real. And let's go for the 20 points. I should have taken 2, but I only took 1. Oh well. I should take Bot Suite, get him back to, because those are my errors, not him. I would like to come back down before I go take that. Might not get there, maybe might not be able to. Okay, so that's going to be 17 to 31. That'll be 10, 14, 14, 15 points. Almost got there. Come on, give it to me. Give me 31. Ah, you sucker fish. Oh, fucking. I messed up the wrong one again. I wanted bot suite. That's the one I wanted to fix. Not take away from this guy. Arr. I'll take it. So 14. Where do I want to go? 36. All right. You got it. Yeah, I hate showing that one. I just hate showing Heikenashy. See if we can get there. So we came back and retested the entry, which is pretty typical. That should have been our entry. I probably should have just waited for that. That would have been a lot more responsible. And then the local, so we go from here, or I'm sorry, from here. So 1150, 3150. So that'll be the target. Didn't quite get there, got pretty close. 2950. Okay, so I'll leave that one alone now. Go back to this guy, TCS. And I'll put one at 3150. Wow, that's not even worth taking it. We'll see how it plays. Go. You can do it. Do it one time. Sweet. So the suite is there. And TCS is there. Come on, baby. Ah. Nope, they're going to try to push it back down. They're trying to. 1 minute gap fill. Slow motion. Come on, let's go. All right, there we go. He hit target. This guy's still working on it. $37. So his entry, what should have been, I should have been on top of that at 12. Well, I don't know, whatever, 1150, whatever the high is, 1125. There we go. Control copy. There we go. So 1125 should have been 3125. So there's the 20 pointer. So that play so far has given you, whether you take it off either one of these systems or both, 60 points here, 60 points here, and now 20 more points. I mean, how much more do you need? 60, 120, 140, 140 points. No stress, hardly any stress. Oh, TCS, come on. Entry long is where? 325. 325. See if he comes back up. A little bit higher. Nope. A lot of times that's a good play right there. That 21, right around 311, hit that again. As it come down and wicked. All right. 801. All right, 25 seconds on this 2 minute. See if we can get that guy. I don't know. We got a 1 minute gap fill at 319. We're at the 1 minute. We're at the 1 minute weighted moving average. We're still down 376 points. So status. Oh, that's right. It's in a long. Actually, this right here, 42, would finish him for the day, I believe. See if we can get up there. There's a little gap fill, 36. Bounced on the 5 minute also. 5 minute weighted moving average as well as the 1 minute. So that means they're both, well, one's at 303, one's at 313. 12. Oops. Yeah, I still like that. Oh, I don't know why I keep taking 2, damn it. Let me do custom. There we go. 1 contract. Stop loss 40, profit 80. This is going to be just 20 points. There we go. I think futures close at 12:45. 12:45, 1 o'clock Eastern, I believe. I'll bring this guy down to 36. For 5 minute, we got 50 seconds for the 15 to close. Be nice if we can get on up to VWAP. VWAP is at 46. So I will take one of these off as we get closer here. Hopefully we'll get a little bump up and it can take me out. Come on. Little bump up. There we go. Take one off. Just as we're getting ready to close the 15-minute, we got a little doji, no inside at all. See if we can get up there to 36. I can take out this guy and take out this guy. $15-minute long would be above 334, so 34.25. So if we get up that high, we definitely will take these guys out at 36. Okay, I'll definitely go to a little protect mode there. Come on, TCS, get up there, baby. Okay, so I got a little short signal popping up. It's a little early, but it gives me just a little warning. So I'll move these guys up a little bit. I don't really care. But at least I won't really lose much. Maybe a couple bucks. A couple dollars. Or you're at 21.75, you're at 21.25. Yeah. Come on, one push up. That's all we need. And it could be this is wrong too, right? I mean, because he could go short. All right, took out both of them. That's good. But that just means that this line is pinching, or these moving averages, which are calculated, they're not really a particular moving average, I would say, but they're pinching. And as these pinch and get ready to close, it'll give you a warning like this one gave you a warning for the long. This one will give you a warning for the short. It's like it's coming, but now can we blast up here and continue on up? Absolutely. And spread these back out? Yep. And this guy would just go away. But it's something. TCS, where are you at? Let's see what happens. See if he can get there. Doesn't look like it. Look like it's like winding down, right? It's almost like
inside bar entry.
Which one? 5 minute? $18-point stop, not bad. Probably a little bit more. Oh, an entry should have actually been at 25. So here's that potential short playing out for the wave. And it took a short right there. Damn you. 25. Oops, tried to get out. I'm going to close down a couple of these. So he, oh, too late. Damn it. His entry was at 25. There you go. It's calling out that short. There you go. So this guy actually did a pretty good job. Well, I can't go back and look at these guys, but what did he get? 10, 20, 30? He'll be 3 wins, 1 loss. It's another reason why I usually like him to be at I like him to be on at 9:30, not at 9:29. That'll change his numbers. So now he'll just take this one and this one, just 2 trades. And I can do the same for this guy. Oh, he's already set up for 9:30. Good. This guy and this guy, everybody's set right now. All right, so we can take the reverse trade now, coming down below the 21 EMA. There's my line. There's my entry. Right at 305. So TCS, I don't want to mess with Bot Suite. I'll play with him. Oh, maybe we're going to get another reverse play. So on the 2 minute, if we drop below here, but now if we close up, it'll be a long. So we did cross and close below both of these, just like here, and then we came back up. So maybe we're just going to duplicate this move. Oh, whoa. Wow. That was interesting. Is that news or something? Trump, when asked you to follow through on plans to hit the European nation with a tariff on Greenland, I will 100%. Trump, Europe should focus on Ukraine, not Greenland. Trump won't say if he would use force to seize Greenland. Damn you, fucking news data coming out. Okay, so potential long above 23. Let me go to 2 minutes. Well, that was really the only first really wonky trade in a while. Let me draw my lines down below here. That was also the 1 minute weighted moving average too. So copy V. The long and the short of it. So the long would be here. Control copy V. Or I mean the short would be there and the long would be here. It's almost like the 2 minute pre-market 2 minute play. Oh, yeah. I will 100%. All right, we're getting ready to get to the 11 o'clock hour, at which time this guy will lock out, and lock out. This guy stays open for the 15 minute. But looks like we're just kind of going sideways here. Not really doing much. We're still below the midpoint on the London high, London low midsection, which is 333 roughly, or 332, 333. I don't know, somewhere in there. And 336. How's that? And we're staying below it. We tried to get above it, rejected, came back down. Israel Prime Minister Netanyahu, if Iran attacks Israel, we will respond forcefully. Getting ready to break out above. It's going to be a fake out. Right now, the 1 minute weighted is holding. So I'm going to take just one here. I don't know if we have any energy left in the market or if we're just going to kind of go sideways till we close in 2 hours or an hour and a half. But we'll give it a shot. Let's see if we can get up to VWAP there. I'll do a 10 and a 20 if we get there. Take one off. Shoot for VWAP. There we go. $37. Missed out on that one. Nope. All right, close enough. All right, got him up to positive. That was a good way to end. I'll take him off. There we go.
Inside bar, entry.
I got these off so they're not triggering. They're not triggering right anyway. So 15-minute entry was here at 36, 46, so 56. I'll let this play out. Let's see if we can get a positive here, 60 points or 40 points right here. So he's got to get to 36, 46, 56. But I got everybody where at least they're positive for the day. And then I'll go log everybody. Okay, so wave would have been up. Well, he's done now. He's locked. He's locked. Huh. He should be locked. Just to make sure. And then he's locked. So everybody's locked. They're all finished their trades. This guy finishes up with 42 points. Beautiful. $840, right? And 20 bucks. If we would have played the minis. If I did not, I played micros. And then up 20 points on this guy. I mean, if we would have taken all the trades, which I don't have him set to automatic yet, or maybe I'll work on him today. I don't know. I gotta see what the wife wants to do. And then Gunslinger ended up with 18.75 points. Oh, almost took out my coffee. Gunslinger ends up with 18.75. So, and if he gets up to 5, almost hit target up there. It's going to hit it now, I think. So we're going to get 40 points there. So he'll be 40, 70, 40, 75 minus 30. So we'll be at 45 points for the day on this guy. Not bad. Pretty sure he's going to hit. He may not hit. Who knows? So 18, 20, 40, and 45, I guess. All right, so it just hit target. All right, just about time for me to leave, Ravine. I was just kind of giving a summary saying, okay, Gunslinger took 18 points. Yep. The Wave took 20 points. TCS took 42 points. And the Bot Suite, which is 2-minute pre-market high and low, 35 points, minus 35 on the inside bar, 5 minutes, and inside bar 15 just took 40 because I do 20 and 20. So he'll get 40 as soon as this candle closes. There you go. There. Well, it filled the targets on this one and it'll report next time. So overall, I got to work on this. This is driving me a little crazy here. So I got two things to do tonight, which is fix this guy and enable the trading on this guy. I'm really close on enabling the trading. I just wanted to see a couple more days of running. So, but overall, you know, not bad. I just got the Bot Suite up. I was playing 1, 2, 3 contracts depending on the system. So Bot Suite, I took a mini to get him so he's positive, and then keep my 50 bucks, you know, going. And yeah, there you go. All right, thanks for being here. Sorry you missed the longs there, Ravine. Thanks for being here. Thanks for communicating, and we'll do it tomorrow. Same time, same place, same channel. Hopefully this is not too much, too busy, the screens. I know this one is. Oh, Crutch, thank you. Yep, I haven't seen you in a while. But I know this one's too busy. This bothers me. I don't know what I'm going to do about it yet. You know, I could just get it down to showing, well, I don't even know where all the dots are now. Yeah, I know, too much info. I know. But my goal is to record how these guys trade, right? Because this is a system, this is a system, this is a system, this is a system. And maybe somebody likes the way this one runs, or they like the way this one runs. You know, and you can follow along if you want. Don't have to, don't, whatever. But the goal is for me to document. That's what I'm trying to do here. So plus it also keeps my mind busy. So I don't take frickin' 200 trades, you know. It's something I'm working on, but I have to keep my mind busy. So, but the long, you know, because I got another 2 systems down below, down in my monitors down here that I'm not even showing you guys. Right? So, and one of them is this one. You know, and this little trade here was, you know, we came back in on the low of the London low. We came back above. We created a big old gap right here. This is exactly what you want. Right? And we came down and tested it. I need an alert. I'm going to have to set up an alert so I get alerted. But this was the play right here. You came down, you went up, you left a gap. We actually left 2 gaps, right? Because here's a gap here also. But this system only cares about that first one, apparently. But we came down, busted through it, came back, tested this. This is a perfect entry right here. And look at that baby go. Right? Look at that. Man, what is that? Oops, get rid of that. That entry right there at 286. Almost a 100-point move straight, you know. Not straight up because we did a lot of consolidating here. But still, that was the perfect entry right there. That's exactly what this system's designed to catch. This entry right here. And then ideally this move up like that. And again, I got it artificially set at 20 and 40 points, which even on this entry back here, we got the 20. We came back down. You would have had to hold it 316 down. So that would be 20, 40 points roughly. You wouldn't have done that. You would have went to break even. You would have been taken out, but then you could have re-entered in down here. So that's kind of the way I see it working in the future. Oh. Too much info. Too much info. All right. You know, maybe I just keep it and say, this is the one. Maybe I just showed this chart. That's it. Right. That's all you guys see. I don't know. I'll see. But I like to document. I like everything being documented. In fact, Ninja requires me to document. So I don't know if I can get away from that. If I want to use these, I got to show all my entries and everything. I got to be able to document those entries and exits. So I'm trying to get to a point where these guys just trade by themselves. I don't do anything. And that way it's all documented. So that's the other point of doing that. All right. Well, enjoy your guys' day today. I'll see you tomorrow. If you guys are here, that'd be great. And if not, then I'll catch you next time you show up. Thank you. All right. I'll get out with the little disclaimer, I guess. Yep. Got it. Let's see. Promos. There we go.
lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time. Green candles rise and let's climb, let's climb. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Sweating each second in the digital glow. Markets wild, riding highs, riding lows. Futures unfolding like a thunderstorm show. Let that profit rain, let me feel it flow. NASDAQ dreamers, don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom, show us the way. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. NASDAQ dreamers, don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom, show us the way. On the edge of glory, trading in